3, 4, 3, 4.
All
1, 2,
right.
3, 4.
Okay. Okay, so we did get to work over the weekend. Got a couple of colors here. So this one, do I want to show the one you did? This is kind of like a charcoal gray. It's called ash. Here, let's take a measuring tape and see how long we were able to make this one. Because we looked online and we saw the average child's scarf should be what?
60 inches.
Okay, so let's see. Here, go ahead and measure it and see what. Be careful. We're still making our hats and scarves and trying to determine what the cost should be. So we started with what the average inches should be online, and then kind of take a look at what we could make. So I'm holding all that there. Going across. All right.
It is 60 inches.
6 inches. Now come right here. Come on this side. Let's see what the width is. We got the length at 60. Let's see what the width is.
I'm guessing 5 inches.
Let's see.
Six.
Well, if we put the metal tip here, hold the metal tip right on the edge. What have we got? Don't stretch it. We're not stretching it. Just keep that nice and soft. No stretching. Okay, what do we got?
5 inches.
About 5. Okay, good. And this is the adult one or the child one?
Child.
Okay. How does this feel?
Soft.
Here, let's see. Sit up. Oh, no, go do that. Let's see how that looks.
I think my personal favorite is the purple one.
The purple one. Let's see. So we hang this one. And we're not done because we are thinking about putting a ladder on here as well. But we just wanted to try to get an idea of what the base cost would be before adding any kind of embellishments to it. So we can have. So when I do the purple one, I think we're going to put maybe some pom-poms on it. How does that feel?
Great.
Does that feel warm? Mm-mm.
Yes.
Okay. And it looks very good. It's very soft. We were looking for different types of yarn. This yarn is not as typical as other, I think it's called chenille yarn, because this one is more of a velvet. And what we did note, and we have to write because time is money, is that time is money. So in the work world, you get paid for your time, the time that you use. And we spent time making these. So if we look at the time, with this particular type of yarn, it took about 1 hour.
And I made it.
About 1 hour per 10 inches.
That's for the hats.
That's for these. For this particular type of yarn. And so what I didn't know is that we actually had 2 different types of yarns, but it made a difference in how we were able to make the quality and also the time that it took. So here's what I learned. They look the same as material, but the size was different. And so you don't really get to know a lot about size on the outside of it. However,
once you open the case, you were like, oh no, it's still small.
Well, I didn't look for what was behind it. So on the back side of a lot of the yarn molds, they'll have a needle, a size, and a crochet size. And so this crochet size for the gray one is 11.5. And the crochet needle size for this blue one is about 4 or 5 usually. So when I try to look for them, I can mostly only find this tiny size and not this big size. So this big size I can only find at one store. I couldn't find it on Amazon. I couldn't find it at Walmart. They only really sold the small size, which what I found out is that where this would take 1 hour, the small one for us would take 3 times as long. So if this is 1 hour per 10 inches, how much is this 3 times? If it takes 3 times as long?
3 hours.
3 hours per 10 inches. So you could make a hat, but that is getting, that's starting to take too much time. And we want to try to minimize time. So we've decided we're going to go with the bigger one, which unfortunately we can only find at one store, so that it's 1 hour per 10 inches. And the adult scarf, while the child one can be made with 1 roll, this is one of the adult ones. It's a bit wider than that one.
Mommy.
Just a minute. It's a bit wider than that one. See it? Feel this one. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, we don't want to do that. Okay, it can be soft with our hands, right? With our hands. Oh, I see you have a different one on. Which one is this?
Purple.
Which is one you like more, right? Now, I think you like this purple one, but we're going to pick up, the exciting thing I didn't tell you is we're going to pick up some royal colors this afternoon.
Ooh, and we should start doing more. I love to knit.
Well, in this one, this is a more economical one. That doesn't mean it is cheap. It's just more economical because this one is still, kind of expensive per roll. It's about $10 per yarn roll of 109 yards. But the royal one, come back over here.
Ow.
Can't see you. The royal one, I can scoot over a little bit off my arm. The royal type of yarn fabric is about $12 per roll, but that roll is 54 yards. So if 1 yarn roll of this one is 109 yards, and the royal fabric that we're going to pick up, which is really pretty because it's deep colors, deep in red, deep in blue, if it's 54 yards, about how many rolls of the royal color will we need to be about the same as one of these? How much is 2 rolls of 54?
2 rolls of 54 is 108.
Okay, so it's really close to one of these regular ones. How much is this regular one?
109.
So how many rolls do we need to make the same amount of rolls of this?
We only need 1.
The royal one. We need 1 or 2?
2.
We need 2 of the royal ones that we don't have left. So, but they sell them at $12. So we'll look at that a little bit later. $12 for each of the 54 yard rolls with the royal color.
That's a dollar sign?
Yeah, it's a dollar sign. And $10 for this one. So we can look a little bit at that cost a little bit later, but we are excited about the color. This one we liked, but we could not find this blue in this size. So it took too long. So we're like, we're going to stop on that. We might be able to do it in the royal color though, but we do need to conserve time. So I think that's it. We talked about our needles, the needle size. So the size was important to how much time it's going to take. And come a little bit closer because I can't really see you. Are we trying over here too?
The royal, the extra toasty one.
I think you might be sweating with that many. Well, all right. We're so excited to get the royal colors later today. We'll have to pop in today or tomorrow morning. Can't see your head, Dora. Can't see your head, Dora. Figure tomorrow morning so that we can show you what the royal, we have a royal red that we're getting, a royal navy blue color. And a royal purple. And that royal purple is a color that we like a lot. And plus, my mom already has one. Don't put it in here. Okay, let's not be silly. It goes around your
neck.
And that's all of it. That's all that goes around your neck. All right. Here we go. And string.